Hi, guys. Good evening, and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host, Eddie, and I really should say good morning because it's actually quite late and I'm incredibly tired. So I apologize if my energy is very low key. It's simply because I am just so incredibly tired, even though I've been watching a very gripping show. I am pleased to say that this is my episode review for the first four episodes of I Know What You Did Last Summer, which dropped earlier than expected on Amazon Prime. And I was able to enjoy them all right after I got home and uploaded my film review for Halloween Kills, which you can also watch now as one of my more recent videos. But this is about I Know What You Did Last Summer. I'm going to talk about what I thought of the first four episodes and what I like differently about from the movie and what I think is interesting on the show. Now, before I get into all of that, of course, please be warned, spoiler-filled review. So if you plan on watching I Know What You Did Last Summer and you haven't started yet, do not keep watching or listening, as I will be discussing spoilers for the first four episodes. Those are the first four episodes that have dropped, and we still have four more to go. But right now, I'm going to be talking about the first four episodes that have dropped so far. Hell, we're actually halfway through the first season, if you can believe that. So, spoilers starting now. First and foremost, a very good show. It is extremely reminiscent of Scream, the TV series, and that is not a complaint or a criticism. That is a praise. I'm very happy with how reminiscent it is and reminds me of Scream, the TV series. You know, a known murderer going after teens who have dark secrets that they don't want the world to know about. What I also like about it is the change up from the movie. You know, like in this first episode, and I'm glad the trailers didn't reveal this. When that first episode, when we find out the person they hit isn't just some random stranger, unlike the film where it is a random stranger, but in the show, it's one of the lead character's twin sister, a pretty diabolical twin sister too. So that was an interesting change up. I also love the change up where they immediately establish it's not the dead girl who they hit and they thought was dead and wasn't really dead, and they immediately establish that by the fourth episode where her body is recovered and they hold a proper funeral for her, but someone's obviously using her cell phone to target her sister and her friends. So I like that they immediately, eliminated that possibility. Well, maybe it's the dead twin or the not dead twin terrorizing everybody. Not the case at all. I also love the fact that at least one of the parents is aware of the situation and is keeping his mouth shut. I like that the dad of the main twin girls knows what's happened and that, the surviving twin told him about the freak accident. He agreed not to say anything. So at least there's a figure of authority or a parental type who is aware of this situation to some extent. He might not know everything, but he does know about the terrible accident that occurred in the first episode, obviously setting the plot in motion. And already an incredibly high body count, especially with that shocking ending for the fourth episode. They killed the comic relief, the super uptight cop who was also kind of our comic relief, but it's clearly stumbled onto something in his investigation. The murderer did not want him to spill the beans about to the chief of police, who the dad is apparently fucking on the regular with some kinky handcuff theme escapades. Also a big difference from the movie, there was nowhere near as much sex or full frontal nudity as there is in the TV show. Like, we have seen all matters of genitalia in full view for us. Like, they had the naked fun run thing, and then we've seen like some of our leading characters bearing all, like their chest and whatnot. And we've seen some guys just walking around flaunting their stuff as well too. It's like, okay, everybody's flaunting, showing what they got. Great, good for them. That was a big difference from the movie. That there was nowhere near as much sex and nudity in the film franchise as there is in this show so far. But like I said, it's a interesting change up. So I love the fact that they've already eliminated the possibility that the person they hit with their car is not the one who is stalking them, and that the person they hit with their car isn't a random stranger, but someone who's intimately, closely known, associated with this group of friends. And that at least one parental figure or someone outside of the inner circle of friends knows what's going on to some extent, and we've already had a pretty decent body count for only 4 episodes into a pretty good horror TV show so far. Gotta say though, I immediately pegged that guy Dale, the one who ended up with the slushy tube down his throat, immediately pegged him as a goner. He was the Johnny Galecki character from the first film. You know, the guy who drives across them right after the accident, and they pretend that just one of their friends is sick, so he leaves them in peace. And then, of course, the murderer, not liking that, goes after him, and that's exactly what happens. So this is a pretty good show so far. It's very reminiscent of the film and reminiscent of Scream the TV series, and I'm very okay with that because it makes for very entertaining TV. And I am, of course, dying to know who is the killer and, why are they so mad about this freak accident that occurred. I also think it's interesting how halfway through the first season, we still haven't seen the killer in their costume or uniform, outfit, whatever you want to call it. The kills have not necessarily been off screen, but we haven't seen the murderer carrying out the acts themselves. So it'll be interesting to see if we do get a full-blown trademark signature outfit or look for the murderer on the show, or maybe we simply won't see the murderer at all until like the season finale. Maybe they'll reveal who the killer is without having them wear an outfit at all. Who knows? We'll have to keep watching to find out. But in the meantime, I really enjoyed these first 4 episodes. I hope you guys liked them too. What did you think of the first 4 episodes? Please let me know what you think down below in the comments section. Have an awesome rest of your night. Thanks again for stopping by and bearing with me, even though I'm very low-key energy. I swear it's only because I am just so damn tired because I've been up late watching this show. All right, guys, have a great rest of your night. Thanks again for watching and stopping by. And of course, until next time, what's your favorite scary movie?